Alrighty, hey, what's going on, everybody? EnteR ChazmaN's here, and I'm back with something I totally missed just up until a few hours ago. I know it was kind of going on all day while I was at work, but Summer Game Fest literally just wrapped up within the last couple of hours, and lo and behold, I intentionally did my absolute best to avoid any spoilers. I don't know anything that got announced. I literally once it started till just now, I haven't looked on social medias at all. So luckily I am very much not in the know as to what has been announced. If you're wondering why it's just me today and we're not doing this as coming from the direction of the podcast, it's because both of my buddies happen to be out of town, and I don't know, I'm all you need anyways, right? Okay, so what do you guys say we go ahead and get this rolling? Let's go ahead and stop. So, I guess kind of stuff real quick, just as to what might be here, what I'm expecting to see. I don't think you're going to get a heck of a whole lot from Xbox, seeing as how, their showcase is happening on Sunday. I would almost totally expect them to kind of not show their cards before then. I feel like this might be a good place to see some PlayStation, maybe some just more news on some of the titles that they got announced. I know there was stuff there that I feel like that could be expounded upon. I mean, maybe more news on what's going on with Metal Gear, what exactly is up with that, with 3. Maybe some Spider-Man stuff. Maybe they'll show, I know that game still doesn't have a release date, and it's I think the last time that game was supposed to be coming out, it was September, but maybe this is The Last of Us. I know that multiplayer thing has kind of been, shot down a lot lately. I don't think you're going to see anything from Nintendo. I don't know. I feel like this could really go in any direction. Maybe this will be more indie oriented. This would be a great place for maybe Hades 2, for them to tell us when that's coming out. I know Hades got initially announced during the Game Awards, so maybe he can expound upon here. Oh, is this the time we get to see Kojima kind of crap on Konami or anything going on? I don't know. I literally don't know what to expect from this event.
She's been freezing out
whatsoever. But of course I got to get through a commercial to get to it. All right, so here we go. I'm diving in. I'm gonna get all quiet now. Very, very excited. Most excited for Xbox on Sunday. I think just coming off of that PlayStation event, I'm just kind of curious how Xbox reacts to it, I guess, in a way. That's right, getting back to live events. This is so cool with actual crowds.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Summer Game Fest.
Not a big fan of Jeff Keighley, but
we are in person,
I guess somebody's got to do it.
We've got a look at what's next in video games for you. We are live here in Los Angeles at YouTube Theater, and it feels so good to be in person with a live fan audience for the first time ever. Welcome, everybody.
First time ever? We weren't doing Game Fest before COVID?
When I started Summer Game Fest back in 2020 from a spare bedroom, I never imagined it would grow into this. Today, the video game industry has come together to show you what's next. This is a cross-industry showcase, meaning no matter where you play games, I hope you'll discover a new game to put on your wish list.
Gotta get off my phone.
The landscape of video game events has certainly changed over the past few years, but one thing hasn't. There are a lot of great games in development, and our singular goal today is to get you excited about the future. In just a few minutes, we'll see the first extended gameplay of Mortal Kombat 1.
Okay.
It delivers.
I was going to say, after the
Alan Wake 2, the reveal of Fortnite's next season, and yes, we do have a very special grand finale that you're not going to want to miss. All I'll say right now. But let's get right to the games and gameplay. The first reveal is something you're not expecting, which makes it that much more exciting. Here we go.
Is Prince of Persia? Yeah, Ubisoft, Prince of Persia.
Our kingdom is cursed.
A 2D Prince of Persia
Prince
game.
has been kidnapped and taken to a forbidden land. All hope rests with us, the immortals.
Ooh, I don't know if I
to
like that art
rescue
style
him
for
and
Prince of
save
Persia.
the Empire. But we weren't prepared for what was coming next. Then again, they weren't prepared for me.
Odd music selection for Prince of Persia.
Better get better with time. I can't see an enemy ending the plot. My struggle came with a purpose. Now I'm about to turn it down to a purpose. You see, I ain't taking on what I'm deserving. I put that on every battle.
Ubisoft is so weird as of late. Their approach and marketing of things is so odd.
In these times of darkness, hope is the only thing that keeps us fighting. I will fulfill my destiny and save the kingdom.
Prince of Persia, The Lost Crown. Every console next year. Interesting. Prince of Persia
There's
is
a little surprise.
not necessarily
Prince
my
of Persia:
thing,
The Lost
but
Crown is coming in January 2024. A brand new action-adventure platformer in the iconic series with deep combat, some huge boss fights, and of course, incredible platforming, puzzles, and animation, bringing a modern take on the legendary franchise. You'll be able to see more at Ubisoft Forward, streaming on Monday as part of Summer Game Fest. All right, let's move along to another iconic video game franchise that just celebrated 30 years. That's right. It's time for Mortal Kombat 1.
okay.
Couldn't keep you waiting on this
Is
one.
Ed Boon here?
It has been 4 years since MK11, and ever since, Ed Boon and the team at NetherRealm have been hard at work on the most ambitious MK yet that reboots the series into a new era timeline. And it's coming this September. Everyone has been asking, what does it look like? Who's on the roster? How do the new cameo fighters work? Well, now it is time for combat. No spoilers, but this video is literally insane.
Okay.
Here is an extended first look at the story.
That's at least cool that NetherRealm is,
and
like,
yes, of course,
heard all the criticism and was like,
fatalities
okay,
of
we gotta tell you
Mortal
guys how
Kombat
things
1.
work.
Let's do
Hopefully
it.
that's what they do here.
I have had enough of you.
Then go before I put you down.
Sub-Zero and I'm guessing that's Kung Lao.
Today, you have proven worthy of joining us.
Come. There are other champions, I must gather.
Evil Liu Kang.
Credit card options coming out of the
come on,
woodwork.
really?
Use NerdWallet's objective reviews.
Nerds!
That's annoying.
What do you want?
Like during a trailer?
It's my family blade.
Wow,
Sinto's
that's annoying.
mine, and I won't give it up without a fight.
Part of the downfall of me watching this not live. This audio is super low. Johnny Cage.
Enough! Okay, let's go back to one here. Who are you again?
Lord Liu Kang, protector of Earthrealm, god of fire.
Get over here. Hello, how are you? In chat says, what? Hey, what's going on? Thanks for joining.
Whatever experience
I'm just kind of finally getting around to watching the Summer Games Fest event from earlier. Okay. There's Lord Raiden. Kano, that's so cool.
If your disease becomes known, you will be banished. I only want what's best for you.
So Melina has a disease? That's... The disease is what causes her condition? Goro! Whew. Ooh, was that Stryker? I guess his name? No!
Finish him.
It's Hollywood Walk of... or, Sub-Zero wins.
I mean, that was pretty good, right, guys?
Now you gotta have Ed Boon walk out.
I'm sure you have many questions about what we just saw, and to tell you more, I am so honored to welcome to Summer Game Fest one of our industry's greatest creators,
Ed Boon.
a man who has been loyal to the same franchise and fan base for more than 3 decades. Please join me in welcoming to Summer Game Fest the creator of Mortal Kombat, Ed Boon!
Ed Boon!
Congratulations.
It's gotta have Ed Boon there.
They love you. All right, well, Ed, first of all, thank you for that incredible world premiere. We got to see all the gameplay of MK1, and everyone just wants to know more about this, because first of all, this is it's MK1, right? It went from 11 to 1. So tell us about this. Is it a new timeline?
Yeah. I don't know how many people have seen the ending of Mortal Kombat 11. Liu Kang basically was kind of graduated into like, you know, a fire god, right? And he created a brand new universe. And this universe, this is why we're calling it Mortal Kombat 1, is because this is the beginning of a new timeline. A number of these characters you've seen before, but they're told in a completely different story. And so Sub-Zero and Scorpion are brothers now, and there's all these things that were rivalries before are now allies, and so mixing the whole thing up. So we're just kind of rebooting, and that's what the 1 is for.
Well, it looks incredible. Everything we saw there was, you know, in-game gameplay. The cinematics look incredible. I know the team has been working for 4 years on this, but the thing we got to talk about are these cameos, because we saw some pretty amazing stuff there. Now, so tell us, how does that work? You obviously have your sort of your main, you know, character that you'll pick, and then I know you also have a separate kind of cameo menu, so you pick sort of a pair when you start the game?
Yeah, normally in a fighting game you'll see a roster, basically, you know, where you select your character. After you do that, there's a second roster of characters, which are a whole new, completely different fighters that are the cameo fighters, and these fighters actually
Kenshi.
They will join the fight. But they,
a lot of blank squares there.
Yeah, so it's kind of like imagine yourself with Sub-Zero, but you have some of Jack's moves, and you can call him out. You can do it multiple times, as you saw in the gameplay. You know, so you can you can basically combine these two characters. All the characters can be combined with all the cameo fighters, and that's where you see. That's where the player's kind of imagination comes in, and they can actually customize it for what they like seeing you know, the best team ups.
Well, so how does that work? So you're in gameplay, you have your main, you have your cameo. How do you summon them? Is it time-based? Like, how often do they come in? It's not a tag team thing, right? Where
Yeah, exactly. And you're basically summoning them. It's just one button push is basically summoning, but they have a variety. So you can go, you know, push that button with towards and it'll do a different move. Push it with down, it'll do a different move. And so the combination.
Old school
so you can bring
Kano.
them in a combo. Almost.
Exactly,
Okay.
exactly. And you see there's like a meter up on top, which is basic. That'll limit it, so you can't obviously fire them indefinitely, but you can call them pretty much whenever you want, and they have, you know, like in the middle of a combo, they'll have a lot of you know, basically a whole arsenal of their moves. So Sony will come out there. Sometimes you'll see them appear twice in there.
Amazing. So time-based, they come out, and then obviously as you go through, you revealed some of them there, but is it a different set of characters that'll be in?
So that's
the
cool.
cameos?
It'll
There's some repeats from the main
mix
roster.
well with like the
Yeah,
combo
some of the
aspect.
characters are going to be available as cameos as well as the main roster fighters. You can play Sub-Zero.
I wonder, like, I mean, it's looked pretty
right?
smooth, but how smooth does it like work and
Same thing with
action?
Scorpion, but a lot of our cameo fighters are kind of like nods back to our first game. So you'll notice Sonya and Kano and Jax are in their kind of older costumes. And so there's a lot of that novelty. We have a lot of like really surprise ones. I think you guys saw Goro.
Yes, Goro tossed in there.
Yeah,
Yes, exactly.
So there's a lot of like kind of really digging into the old Mortal Kombat games as far as getting, you know, we really love the novelty of it. We really want the cameo characters to feel, you know, kind of nod to the old games.
Well, speaking of not the old games, let's talk. You confirmed, I think, or it's at least known, that Jean-Claude Van Damme is actually going to be in this game as Johnny Cage, right? Is that true?
Yes.
That was,
Van
people know
Damme,
the story.
not
I mean,
Van Damme.
Bloodsport was such an inspiration for Mortal Kombat, so he finally is now part of it.
It's a huge first full circle moment. You know, the first Mortal Kombat game, we originally wanted to be Van Damme, the video game, and that never really worked out. So I can't tell you how many times over the last 30 years we've tried to get him. You know, we were this close, like 4 or 5 times. And so finally we got him, and he's doing the voices, too. Wow. So you're going to hear Jean-Claude, his voice doing Johnny Cage lines and stuff like that. We're really excited about it.
Wow. Well, I know the team has been working so hard in Chicago to build this through COVID, and it's coming out in September, so we don't have to wait long, right?
That's right. This has been a very difficult secret to keep over the last 4 years. And so, but we could not be more excited in terms of getting players' hands on it. And, you know, throughout the summer, we're going to be showing a lot more content, a lot more characters, a lot more cameo characters. You know, so there's a lot.
That's the one
of
good thing
reveals
about NetherRealm and Ed Boon
Amazing. Well,
is,
Ed,
for the most
thank you so
part,
much
every
for giving us
Mortal
the
Kombat
first
game
look
is like,
at MK1, as you said, this weekend people will be playing it.
you
Press
know,
and media,
pretty
so we'll be
well
seeing
put
lots
together.
more
I don't
coverage.
remember there being
Lots more
too many
characters to
issues with
reveal
any
on
of
the
the
main
games.
roster and cameos.
There's
Ed
been
Boon,
certain
thank you so much.
monetization
First look at
aspects that some
Mortal
people didn't
Kombat.
like, but in terms of like the quality, almost all the games like
Amazing. So
launched
excited
pretty
about
well.
that one. All right.
Except for 11.
Next
I
up,
remember
it's been
11
a
had some
fun couple
PC
weeks
problems.
for action RPG fans with the release of Diablo 4, which is truly fantastic. Another big and anticipated ARPG is Path of
Baldur's Gate?
Exile 2 from
Oh,
Grinding
Path of
Gear
Exile.
Games, who have faithfully been updating and patching the original PoE since its release in 2013. We haven't seen anything on the sequel in over 2 years, but that changes right now. Here is your first look at a raw gameplay capture from Path of Exile 2, a sequel that pushes the engine and gameplay to a new level.
Credit card options coming out of the woodwork.
Oh my goodness.
Use NerdWallet's objective reviews.
Nerds! That could not be any more immersive breaking. These tiny little 5-6 second
Where are
commercials.
the gods? Hey you! What's going on?
This looks cool. What?
Looks amazing, and there's more coming in July. Last week marked the release of
that
Street
guy's
Fighter
face so
6,
close to his
a
phone?
game we featured last year at Summer Game Fest. Well, the team at Capcom has an
That guy's
important
face
update
is like
to
right
share
up on
with
that
you
phone.
right now.
Oh, I was just gonna say Street Fighter.
I am the Advanced Artificial Intelligence, Leviathan.
What is this?
Welcome to Bikitoa Island.
Robotic Street Fighter? Is that a DLC? Exoprimal. Oh, that's that. Yeah, okay. Interesting.
I'm guessing Ryu from Street Fighter facing off against a dinosaur probably wasn't on your bingo card for today's show. That Street Fighter Cross Exoprimal collab will launch in the fall with the game coming out on July 14th. But guess what, guys? That may actually not be the craziest collaboration on the show today.
Ooh.
Check this out.
There's nothing more
Oh, shizzle snap.
than imagination. It can shape the fabric of reality, transforming everything you may think you know.
Nicolas Cage. I heard about this. That got announced a while ago.
That's right. Nicolas Cage is coming to Dead by Daylight in July. I mean, I don't know how these things happen, but I figured the easiest way to find out is probably to go right to the source. This man's bold creative choices have earned him an Academy Award and a few memes on the internet across more than 4 decades
Nicolas
of incredible
Cage.
films. Please join me in welcoming to Summer Game Fest, Nicolas Cage!
Nicolas Cage is there? Okay.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Happy to meet you.
Nick, I gotta say, welcome to the video game world.
Oh, wow. Yeah, thank you. I'm so happy to be invited to your very, very cool club, everybody.
Finally, I mean, I gotta say, this is such a crazy, unexpected collaboration. I gotta understand, how did this come about? I mean, some people be like, oh, maybe he'll show up in Fortnite. Maybe he'll be in a Hideo Kojima game. But Dead by Daylight, I mean, how does this happen?
Well, it's a museum of horror, right?
Yes.
And
The world's
when I make movies, one of my
movie's
favorite
best
genres
Superman.
is
Am I
horror.
right?
And in this, and in that genre, there's a character, a murderous ghost named Sadako, who I think is amazing, and she made an appearance in this game, so that was good enough for me.
Okay. That's what, yeah, I mean, that's what's fun is you're playing one of the survivors in this game, and it's cool that, you know, it really is this museum of horror. Michael Myers, you said, all these different characters all coming together. And you play yourself, or who do you play? So
I play this heightened, exaggerated version of a film actor named Nick Cage. And he's going to a location.
The one
thinking
cool thing
he's
I will
making
say
a
about
movie,
Nicolas
and
Cage
instead
is
he
like
wakes up in the fog.
anything he
And
takes
in the
part
fog,
in,
he's
he
surrounded
goes
by
like
crows
all out
and
it. I mean, if you
serial
haven't
killers, and it's
seen
rather
a Nicolas
amusing.
Cage movie,
And
he
there's
is
something about it
he
that
definitely
I think,
go
as
you
a
know
survivor,
goes balls to the wall
is like
for
a
whatever
bonding
project or whatever
experience.
he's
It's a bit
in.
like
So
hide and go seek. You have your 3 other teammates who are survivors with you, and it's teamwork. You're working together to pull through, and I like that. And so that was a large reason for wanting to do it as well, that feeling of bonding with your friends.
And you're fully in for this. I know we heard your voice in there, so you recorded lines for it and everything?
See, I want you to know when you're playing the Nick Cage survivor, I even have when you're choosing your skins, I even say, always remember to dress to match your talent. I want you to know that you're with me, that we're one, that we're fused. And so it was important to me that everything I do, everything I say, from the scream to the grunt, down to the most minimal, exasperated expression of a sigh, whatever it is, it's my voice, so that we are fused.
All right. Fully method, Nick Cage. I love it.
I'm not going to play the game, but I love seeing Nicolas Cage be a part of this event. That's definitely cool.
For you, I mean, how did you find out about Dead by Daylight? Do you know much about the video game
Somebody
world?
very important in my family is a Dead by Daylight enthusiast, and that really put the hook in, pun intended. See, Dead by Daylight to me was an opportunity to branch out. I've never been invited into this space before.
Yeah.
I'm always looking for new adventures. So this to me was like, wow, I can make a whole new audience, meet a whole new audience, and branch out and go on this Dead by Daylight adventure. I didn't say, it took me nothing but a split second to say yes. And speaking about split seconds, what excuse me, what I noticed, excuse me, sinuses, allergies. What I noticed was that every move you make when you're doing
probably
this,
heard about
when
the
you're in
fat
the gaming
paycheck that
space,
Keanu and
timed
Idris
down
Elba
to the
got from
split second.
Cyberpunk as well.
It's a very immersive experience when you're acting out in this space, because every move, every grunt, every sigh you make has to be timed perfectly with the gamer's moves. So that was something that I learned from this, and I'm always looking to learn something.
Well, we love having you in the video game world. We want to see Nick Cage in more games.
Thank you. Thanks, guys.
Nick, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hopefully the first of many. Nicolas Cage, great to see you, man. Awesome. There you go. Lock it in. Now, for all of you who want to play Nick Cage in Dead by Daylight, the chapter officially comes out on July 25th on PC and console, but PC players can try it earlier by downloading the player test build on July 5th. And here's an exclusive first look at Nicolas Cage in Dead by Daylight.
Ever since Taylor
It
started
kinda
looking
does
for
feel
a new
like,
cashback credit card, she's been freezing up. I got this.
Or you can try NerdWallet, which has side-by-side comparisons to help find the best credit card for you.
Commercial. I don't know. It kind of does feel like Nick Cage
NerdWallet,
kind
the
of gave
smartest decision
him
for all your financial decisions.
a little bit of how you doing? Keep it moving. Here I am. You know what I mean? Who cares? It's Nicolas Cage. Whatever. He showed up. He didn't have to. Well, I guess he's getting paid, but. This is so dumb. I'm sorry.
Damn right I made it.
Interesting.
Anything goes here at Summer Game Fest. All right, thank you very much, Nick. Now, lately we've been seeing an incredible number of video game adaptations, but back in 2019, The Witcher on Netflix, inspired by the Witcher book series, showed the potential of well-done adaptations, and later this month, Season 3, Volume 1 arrives, and now it's time for the world premiere of the trailer, introduced by Henry Cavill and the cast.
Henry!
Hello, Witcher fans. We are all gathered here today to share something with you.
Be sure to tune into The Witcher Season 3. Volume 1 Volume 1 debuts on June 29th, only on Netflix.
Get ready to watch the world premiere of our brand new trailer for Season 3 of The Witcher.
Thanks for tuning in to the Summer Games Fest and enjoy the trailer.
I watched the first season, and I haven't watched any more.
Neutrality. It won't get you a statue. But it'll certainly help in keeping you alive. I won't abandon Ciri.
Neutrality has consequences too.
You're right.
Right. Well, that's deeply worrying.
Everything that's happening. It's all connected. And she's at the center of it.
If war is coming, there is no hiding her from it.
You sure about this?
Are you?
I hate to say it, but that really wasn't that cool.
The dangers we've seen foretell an even more menacing future. For the first time, I understand real fear.
We're witches.
Is that so?
I'll never get over how cute they look for monsters. And they're like, no, please, don't hurt me. And then, wow! Fangs. Just like a boatload of fangs. All up in your business.
I hate to be a hater, but I'm not that interested. Again, I watched the first season and I thought it was okay. I was tempted to get to the second one, but I just never came back. What is this? Witchfire. Here we go. I was gonna say it looked like a VR game.
01. Operation Control clears you for engagement.
You know what we need in VR, I just thought about? We need Doom in VR. How cool would that be?
Let's go!
How is that not something somebody's working on? Doom in VR? That would be awesome. It'd be like the end scene in the movie. Oh my gosh, commercials. Seriously? This is a Crossfire game. Is there a way for me to get rid of commercials on here? Probably, YouTube probably has some subscription stupid thing.
We have no choice. The root will destroy everything. For all time. No turning back after this. You sure?
This looks cool. It actually looks really cool. I'm kind of surprised. What game is this? Remnant. That looked awesome. That looked really cool.
All right, we have much more Summer Game Fest to come, including a first look at the gameplay of Alan Wake 2, the world premiere of the new season of Fortnite, Call of Duty Season 4, and maybe a few more surprises for you. As we go through today's reveals, use the hashtag gaming on TikTok to react to the news. And we want to welcome everyone co-streaming the show live on TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, and other platforms. For those of you on Twitch, we also have a special Warframe Twitch drop, a free Steinax Warframe for watching more than 30 minutes of the show. Now, speaking of surprises, another legendary gaming hero is set to return later this year in a brand new game built from the ground up in a style that I think is going to get this fan base and longtime fans of video games very excited. Here's another Summer Game Fest global game announcement. New thrills with a classic feel.
Oh. I was thinking Splinter Cell or something. Sonic brand new adventure. Okay. I see you. I see you, Sega. Probably won't get to play it, but I'm more interested in this than whatever that newest Sonic game is. This looks cool. Whoa! It's like a Link Between Worlds, but Sonic. Okay, that looked cool. Switch, Xbox One.
How about that? A new standard for 2D classic Sonic that's bound to appeal to new and legacy fans alike. This past April, Honkai Star Rail launched, and as you're about to see, the game is bringing an exciting new character to space fantasy RPGs. However, we don't just have a new peak for current players, but also for those awaiting the game's release on PlayStation. Take a look.
Honkai Star Rail?
I wish this universe had a few more things.
What did he call that?
Don't you get bored running across the map every day? Team Trailblaze back from duty. Mission 1 accomplished. Where's our next stop? I can't wait.
Cat ears. It's not a JRPG if there's no cat ears.
Great! Let me get warmed up.
What kind of game is this?
Strike first.
Is it turn-based?
Need a hand? My pleasure! Let's see some sparks fly!
Huh. Never mind. I miscalculated.
Digging the soundtrack.
Can you let me have some fun this time? Time for a buzz.
Oh, come. Really? Goodness. I've got to figure out how to get rid of these ads. There's so many of them. Honkai Star Rail.
Later this year on PlayStation. All right, inspired by the story of Pinocchio, Lies of P is a Soulsborne-like game from the team at NeoWiz, which is coming to Game Pass, PlayStation, and PC this year. Well, if you're wondering exactly when, we have news to share with you on its release with this brand new trailer.
Geppetto's puppet. We need your help.
Yeah, I know a lot. I think this is a Souls-like, right? Life of P.
Je t'ai rencontré simplement et tu n'as rien fait pour chercher à me plaire. Je t'aime pourtant, ton amour ardent, ton rien je le sens, pourra faire. Tu seras toujours mon amour. Je te fuis parfois, mais je reviens quand même. C'est plus faux que moi.
So do you play as Pinocchio or Geppetto? Is that the famous whale from the Pinocchio story?
Nice landing, but let's not make it a habit.
Jiminy Cricket. It's playing pretty close to Pinocchio lore, I guess. Oh, demo out now. I know a lot of people will be excited about that.
That's right, a demo for Lies of P is now available across PlayStation, Xbox, and PC.
Souls-like
aren't
necessarily my bag, but
19th.
a lot
Now
of people
it's
will play
time for
that.
the reveal of a visually stunning new game based on a classic manga with a story and world created by one of the most celebrated anime artists of all time. This is one of those games that I feel lucky we get to reveal for the first time here at Summer Game Fest. And I think you'll be pretty hyped once you see the gameplay, all built in Unreal Engine 5. Here we go.
Is this Toriyama, or what's that series Toriyama did art for? Is it Dragon Quest? Is that the name of it? That's the other like anime with famous art style I can think of he's talking about. I think it's Dragon Quest, right? That's the name of that series? Yeah, Toriyama. Yeah. I know this series is like crazy popular in Japan. It's like one of the most played, most popular game series over there. My goodness. Literally during every trailer. I'm gonna have to install AdBlock after this. Sandland, so it's not. Oh, a new series, so it's not Dragon Quest? Interesting.
Sandland, get ready to become an unlikely hero in an adventure where you don't need to be human to save humanity. That's coming from Bandai Namco, and we're excited to see more of it soon. Independent games are such an important part of the industry, and one thing that's very important to us at Summer Game Fest is supporting those creators as well. After the live show, stay tuned for Day of the Devs from I'm8bit and Double Fine with some incredible indie game reveals. Now, one of the biggest independent publishers is Annapurna Interactive. And later this month, as part of Summer Game Fest, they'll be revealing a number of ambitious new projects. Let's see how many you can figure out.
Dragon Quest is the series, but that's clearly not it. Stray. Annapurna makes good stuff. June 29th. That's much later.
I wonder what that was at the end. We'll find out later this month. All right, next, we're stepping into the world of Throne and Liberty, a free-to-play PC and console MMORPG from NCSoft and Amazon Games with an always-changing environment, massive scale, PvPvE, and the ability to transform into creatures to battle across land, sea, and air. Here's a look at Throne and Liberty.
My goodness, how much longer this event is there? I think I'm maybe halfway through. How long have I been going? 48 minutes. Maybe 20 minutes left of it.
An ancient evil searches for these lost fragments, destroying anything in their path. You must find them. Harness their power and put down this threat once and for all.
Looks great. I also want to say hello to everybody watching on Steam right now. I'm sorry we don't have any free Steam Decks for you right now, but on June 19th, Steam Next Fest does return, giving fans a chance to try out hundreds of new in-development games. One of them is the free-to-play medieval fantasy sword fighting game Warhaven from Nexon, which lets you transform into supernatural immortals. Here's a new look.
Hear the battle call, cities rise and empires fall, but it's a war worth fighting.
Did she just curse? S is rising? Is that what I heard?
Taking up our arms, hold the line up, here we touch, and we keep on fighting. It's a war worth the fight. It's a war worth the fight.
Warhammer. I'm sure nobody would get sued for calling their game that.
This is not.
Why can't
Credit card options coming out of the woodwork. Use NerdWallet's objective reviews.
Nerds. Is this just like something animals? Party animals. Okay. This game's out already? How did those people play the game? Maybe they're, you know, big streamers. They get early
Summer
copies
is
or
coming,
something.
and with it, a lot of cool stuff will make its way to Dying Light Tuesday Human. Get ready for darker, more dangerous nights and roaming volatiles, complete with improved parkour, rolling out with the next update in June.
Why is this so
Then,
pixelated?
right after that, we'll kick off an event season like you have never seen before.
Oh, it
Trust
was a
me,
live
for one of
stream,
them, you
so
will want to get your butt
probably not
wired. Very
exactly
soon,
1080.
you will get the deadliest summers to date.
Live stream hiccup, I guess. Alright, Keely, let's get to something good here.
Welcome back to Summer Game Fest. Isn't that great? By the way, Crash Team Rumble is going to feature playable Ripperoo and Engine, Neo Cortex's right-hand guy in Season 1. Now, it's time to change the topic and descend into madness. Joining me is a guy who was last on stage at the Game Awards 2021 to announce Alan Wake 2.
Oh, Wake. Oh.
He's come all the way from Finland. Please welcome from
Sam
Remedy,
Lake.
Sam Lake.
Max Payne himself.
Good to see you. Looking dapper as always.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, we are so excited because when you announced Alan Wake at the Game, or Alan Wake 2 at the Game Awards, you said 2023. We are in 2023. It's coming this October, and we are so excited about this, Sam. I know it's been a long time coming for fans and for you. 13 years since the first Alan Wake.
Gosh,
so tell us a bit about what can we expect from the
13
sequel.
years?
It's been quite a journey, yes.
Yeah.
Alan Wake 2 is Remedy's first survival horror game. We have two playable characters. It's a 50-50
Switch to another camera.
split between them.
So you can see
They
his
are
face.
on their own separate terrifying journeys through two different worlds, and yet it's all connected. And the player
There you
gets
go.
to
That's a good
switch
angle.
between them at given points in the story.
Juices Phillips,
as
the
they
cartoon
choose.
king, in chat says hi. Hey, what's
Yeah,
going
we
on,
saw,
Juices?
obviously, at the PlayStation event, you revealed
Thanks for joining
Saga,
once again.
the second character.
Getting
Tell us a bit
to,
about
I
her.
don't know,
She's
kind
in
of see my
Brightfall. She's
reaction
sort of
to this Summer Game
living
Fest
a
event that
narrative
happened
that Alan
a few hours
is
ago.
that right?
Well, that's a good question to ask going into this. So yes, we have Alan Wake, our title character, of course, trying to escape from the nightmare dimension of the dark place.
Yes.
And then we have Saga, our new hero, FBI agent, coming to the Pacific Northwest small town of Bright Falls, together with her partner, Alex Casey.
Okay. So how and they're somehow linked in some way, right?
They are coming to investigate a series of ritualistic murders.
Okay.
And very
spooky.
quickly, the investigation
Goes
turns
haywire.
into a nightmare when they discover pages of a horror story. Maybe written by a certain missing writer.
By initials AEW.
and this horror story starts to come true.
I did play the original
around.
Alan Wake.
Interesting. So
Just
obviously
I guess
it's,
for
you know,
some background
Alan
for me,
is still gonna be
I really
playable
enjoyed
in the game.
the
You're gonna
original Alan
experience
Wake
his
back in the
journey,
day.
but, Saga, this is sort of new character.
Didn't
and
really
there
like
is that
American
sort of, tell us a bit
Nightmare
about,
all
you
that
said
much,
split
but
50-50. Do
the
they
original
have
game was
separate
fun.
missions?
It wasn't
'Cause
like
I think you can play them
super
in sort of different
spooky. It wasn't
sequences
like
or
a
orders if you want, right?
Yeah,
like
we
straight
go into
horror
the
game. I mean,
experience playing
he did kind of
as
just say
Saga.
that this is their
And
first
it's
true horror game, so
sequel, but it's also
it
a
was fun.
standalone experience. We are not expecting everybody to do homework if they have not played the original game. This can be enjoyed as is. Saga doesn't know anything about the lore, about the supernatural in this world. She will be going in very quickly. She has to learn to survive, and with that, all the players will be on that journey with her. And then we open up the experience so that you can hop to play Alan Wake in the dark place as he's trying to find his way out, and you can keep on playing as Saga in the Pacific Northwest as the investigation goes on, and you are free to switch between them. There are a lot of connection points in many surprising ways, but there is no right way to play through this. You can choose. You can go on as Alan all the way close to the end, or as Saga, or you can keep hopping between these two sides of it.
Well, you're always so good at kind of telling challenging, interesting narratives in unique ways. I mean, Remedy's always been known for that, and you especially, so we can't wait to see how these stories intertwine, I'm sure, throughout the experience. Today, though, I know you brought with you some gameplay of Saga's adventure. We're just going to see a raw segment of the game, right?
Yeah, raw gameplay for the first time ever. This is early on from the experience.
They're hyped, Sam. They're ready for it.
Gotta love Sam.
So tell
Lee.
us, what are we going to see? What
Alright, it's a good thing this is playing before the actual game. Goodness.
Supernatural forces of darkness have brought the murder victim, in this case, back to life as a monster. And Saga is outside Bright Falls at Cauldron Lake, trying to find him and stop him.
Okay, with that, let's take a look at raw, unedited gameplay from Alan Wake 2. Thanks, Sam.
Thank you, Sam. So this is the section that they played during the short little announcement trailer the other day. Don't know, in the original game, your most powerful weapon, from what I remember, was your flashlight. You did have like guns and all sorts of stuff, but the enemies in the Alan Wake game were more ghostly.
Sounds like somebody's home.
Your flashlight is the most powerful weapon you got. Again, first game did a great job of like setting an atmosphere. It was very, like, it had spooky elements, but I don't know. I don't remember that game doing a great job of being scary. I remember there was like one or two moments where I was like, ooh, okay. Get into the light. Ooh, I like that gameplay. It basically is the first game, but
Occultist. A monster. Like Nightingale.
gosh, it sucks I can't buy a physical copy of it, but I hate to say it, I think this is one I gotta play. We'll see. So wait, does Spider-Man and Alan Wake come out at like this? Ooh. The heck? I was gonna say, yeah, because if Spider-Man was initially slated to come out in September,
I knew it would be here. Like I saw it in a
I mean, if Spider-Man doesn't come out in September, like, I feel like that's around the time that Spider-Man would come out.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. Killer left a message.
It's for us.
We were all trapped in a horror story. The horror story wanted us dead.
There's something I'm forgetting. Something important. Something's not right.
October 17th, that's 4 days before my birthday.
A long time coming, but Alan Wake 2 looks incredible. Thank you to
One
Sam
I definitely
and
want to
Remedy
check
for
out.
that first look at gameplay. Now let's get a first look at the co-op campaign of Warhammer Space Marine 2 from Saber and Focus.
Okay, this game's...
We're facing a Tyranid splinter fleet.
I've known about this one for a
Engaged us on
while.
2 planets, Avarax and Kadaku. I'll be straight with you, Titus. I have my reservations about your reinstatement. There could be questions. Will that be a problem? No, Captain. Tyranids! My pledge is eternal service. Xenos inbound! Eviscerate this abomination!
This is cool.
Come forth and be slaughtered! Open the gates. Care to see who can slay more Xenos for the Chiron? I thought a piece of that statue would offer more sport. Hold them back, damn it! For Ultramar! For the Emperor!
Okay, that's cool. Oh, look at that collector's edition. This looks like that one series of games. What's it called? Is it like Knight's Tale or Knight's something? I know there's an older PC series or something. Or is it Bard's Tale? Yes, Your Grace, Snowfall. Never played Bard's Tale or whatever. That's what I thought it was.
Beautiful indie game, yes, Your Grace, Snowfall. Now it is time for another global game announcement, and this one comes from the minds of Saber Interactive, Focus Entertainment, and yes, horror master John Carpenter. It's a brand new world, a brand new story. It looks like a heck of a lot of fun. Check this out.
John Carpenter in games?
Ever since Taylor started looking for a new cashback credit card, she's been freezing up.
I got this. Or
John Carpenter in a game, or helping create a game. Now this I gotta see. One of my favorite directors.
We gotta be ready. Nobody half-asses it this time. Ruby.
Bon Jovi.
On my
my mark. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Shot through the heart, and you're to blame. You give her a bad name.
Toxic Commando? What? What in the world? This is cool. Huh. That's cool.
More unexpected collaboration. Sean Carpenter and Saber with Toxic Commando. That looks tons of fun. You guys think any of those zombies made it? All right. Well, this August brings the long-awaited full 1.0 release of Baldur's Gate 3.
Oh.
And today, a new member is joining the cast. We're about to see the reveal
is this game
of Lord
finally
Ember
coming out?
Gortash, the commander of a mechanical army of Steel Watchers. He's a second antagonist and is voiced by a familiar name.
Enver Gortash, swearest thou by Balduran's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
You are soon to witness the people of Baldur's Gate granting me complete power over them. A new age is upon us. Gods have mercy
Jason
on those
Isaacs.
who stand in our way.
Funny.
A mad dog understands the yank of the leash and the hand of its master, but it cannot be an equal. You can be my equal. There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. It can only break. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth.
Friends, allies, to my side. Let us usher in a new dawn. This city is mine.
I'm not ready to call you enemy. What do you say? Shall we be allies?
Okay, August 31st. It's got a release date.
Under control.
It isn't you I answer to, Gortash.
Baldur's Gate 3 is on track, Sven tells me, still for the end of August, and we can't wait to check that out. All right, this fall, Marvel Games and Insomniac are set to bring Spider-Man 2 exclusively to PlayStation 5. Sounds like you guys are a little hyped, so to tell us more is Brian EnteR, game director at Insomniac. Brian, thanks for coming by. I know you guys are deep in development. First of all, it looks like we have some fancy art behind us. Is this the box?
This is the box art. This
okay.
is, this is it. Here it is. I mean, it has 2 on the box for a reason, because this game features 2 Spider-Men, so we're really excited about it.
Absolutely. Peter and Miles, we're so excited about this.
Still haven't played the previous 2 games. I need to at least play.
We saw some great gameplay at the PlayStation
Try and play both of them
maybe
next month, maybe.
Villains, I think, in the game. There may be more.
There are more. There are more out there, I
2
promise.
main ones, but we have some new art to show of, we obviously, Kraven. We got the reveal at the PlayStation event. So tell us a bit about him and how he factors in.
Kraven's very different from any character we've done. He's not, he's not powered by magic or, tech. He's just the best hunter in the world, and he's coming to New York for his greatest hunt. And what's better than all of the Marvel characters that live in New York City? So Peter, Miles, and others, he's on the hunt.
And others, ...
Yes, yes.
But Venom also, obviously, Symbiote is a part of this whole story, as we saw in the gameplay. Oh, there you go. Good reaction to the art.
I'm glad you're happy.
I don't know how much you're going to tell us about Venom. Is this, can you tell, is this an Osborn Venom? Can you tell, what's the origin of Eddie Brock Venom? Or?
It is not Eddie Brock.
Okay.
It is not Eddie Brock.
Okay.
Our goal was to tell an original story, something
Yes.
you haven't seen in the comics or the movies yet. Obviously,
Wow.
we love Venom for a reason.
Yeah.
All those things you love about the character are going to be there, but how the story plays out, who is Venom, you have to play the game to see how it goes.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. There's a bit of a tease. Now, obviously, the symbiote is a big part of the gameplay, and one of the things I think we were all struck with the footage that you showed at the PlayStation Showcase was, how that is going to really impact the gameplay when you're playing as, Peter. So tell us a bit about that and how, the gameplay is going to be dramatically different.
Yeah, I mean, I think you saw it in just the raw power, the strength, and even the transformation of Peter's moves in that gameplay reveal.
Yeah.
He's we call him the acrobatic improviser, him and Miles, but you can tell there's a lot more strength, a lot more raw power, aggression, which you saw both in the moves and how Peter talks. So it's not just what happens in gameplay, it's what happens, how the story plays out.
Interesting. So how it affects him as well.
Yeah, I mean, you saw some of that, and
Yeah.
there's much more of that journey when you play the game.
And I know the journey is also more expansive. You've got Queens, Brooklyn, so even more of sort of
I mean, the city
right?
is pretty much doubled in size. So it's Manhattan, Queens, Brooklyn, and then being able to use the web wings to traverse at speeds way faster than they were before is really awesome.
Hugely ambitious game you guys have been building over the past few years. We saw at the PlayStation event, it said at the end, fall 2023, and I think we're like getting close to that. Are you guys feeling confident that
last time they had a release date, it was September?
Jeff, I know you like exclusives.
Yes.
And I can promise you we are very confident what we're going to tell you right now.
It's got to be
okay.
around there.
Let's take a look.
September, October. Maybe they could do November? It's got to be... October 20th.
Nailing it. October 20th.
Gosh,
Spider-Man 2.
the day before my
exclusively
birthday.
PlayStation 5.
Got it.
Awesome. Well, Brian, thanks so much for
What a
stopping
great
by. I know
birthday
you got a
gift.
lot of work to do. Wrapping up the game, but we'll check it out in October. Thanks,
Only
Brian.
that sucks is that's 3 to 4 days
We got
between
our
that
date.
and Alan
All
Wake.
right. Now let's take a look at Pal World, a multiplayer open-world survival crafting game where you can befriend
to say
and
it,
collect mysterious
I'd
creatures
rather play
called
Alan
Pal,
Wake.
who can
I'll probably end
also
up getting
fight.
both of
In
them,
other
but-
words, kind of like Pokemon with guns. And
We'll see. We'll see. I'm definitely going to play
then we're
both of them
gonna
at some
look at the
point.
Land of the Morning Light, a new expansion to Black Desert Online, which recreates the mythical folktales from Korea's Joseon Dynasty, and some huge bosses too.
Ever since Taylor started looking for a new cashback credit card, she's been freezing up.
I got this.
Power. What the heck? Is this that game that's been in... Heard someone in the crowd say, "What the F?" Oop, I see poppin'. It looked like boss battle simulator.
Our story is more than what hobbits and elves know. It is time we told it ourselves.
Is that the actual actor for
With
Gimli?
hammer and axe, we mine and scout. Across Middle-earth, delving for riches.
Lord of the Rings game?
Yet the greatest treasure remains out of our reach. Moria.
The Mines of Moria. What is this? A Balrog. Oh, it was just a troll.
Come, my fellow dwarves. Rally together. It's time we took
What
back
is this?
our home.
What kind of game is this? Is that free to play? That I'm interested in. I can't help it. I'm a Lord of the Rings fan. No, I didn't play Gollum. I thought Gollum wasn't going to be great the whole time leading up to it anyways. My instincts were right on Gollum. That looked cool. That I'm interested in.
All right, now we're going to look at an exciting new mobile game from a legendary franchise.
He's using a phone. We still don't know Sephiroth. Gosh, Square Enix makes so many mobile freaking Final Fantasy games. Ever Crisis. I'm okay. I've played enough Square Enix Final Fantasy phone games.
Just started, and users will have the chance to participate in an upcoming closed beta test. Now, speaking of Final Fantasy, no. Today during Summer Game Fest, DoorDash has your back. You can get a free burrito when you order from Taco Bell using the code GameFest. Plus, get the chance to win a Final Fantasy 16 prize pack. DoorDash, stay in your game. Yep, we got you. All right. Now here's a look at a game we debuted last year at TGA. Banishers Ghosts of New Eden, the story of two ghost hunters in the haunted wilds of North America.
Was a pretty good bait and switch, I guess, from Keeley there.
We are banishers. We end suffering for those who live. We bring closure to those who don't. Red. I want revenge on what killed me. I want to live.
As the man says, we face a choice, simple and awful.
I banish you. Death to the dead.
Do we kill? To be together again.
Or do we part forever?
Come out, wherever you are. Come on, show yourself.
Red.
Every bloody time.
Banishers. Yakuza.
それで今回の指令はあなた好みの単純な力仕事です。ある人物を警護していただきます。頼みましたよ。コードネーム上流。
竜が如く。
大丈夫か？
ええ、お待たせしてしまって。
トラブル発生。車はまだか？
到着まで3分。何があった？
お前らも今回り右すりゃ無事に帰れる。
Do you play Kiryu or I'm assuming probably not.
これから起きることは全部お前らの選んだ結果だ。
お前の名は
Kiryu.
俺に名はない。
Like a Dragon Gaiden, the man who erased his name. Check out!
Good morning, Stanley. It is 7:32 a.m. I hope you have a productive day.
Change username to just Stan.
Adjusting morning wake up. Good morning, just Stan.
Base to Capsule 12. Come in. You there, Stan?
Green across the board. Looks like we're good.
Definitely a leak here, Tim.
What? How long has it been now?
3 years. 2 months and 17 days.
It's like Soma or something?
What operation are they running down here?
He shouldn't be here.
Is someone there?
This doesn't make sense.
Is someone else down here?
No. Stan! Are you there?
Interesting.
It's a beautiful new game, Under the Waves, and today, incidentally, is World Ocean Day. Fun fact. All right, next, Call of Duty. Well, there's a new Call of Duty coming this fall, along with Warzone Mobile. Today, we're going to give you the first ever look at Season 4 of Modern Warfare 2 Warzone, launching next week. Here's your first look at Vondel, a new Warzone location with points of interest, including a medieval castle, a soccer stadium, and an abandoned zoo. Yep, it's all happening. Check it out. Here you go.
So is this like a new Warzone, or is this DLC? Oh, it's just a new season. I haven't played a Call of Duty game in a long time. I actually think Call of Duty Ghosts might have been the last Call of Duty game I played. game isn't going to look or play anything like this. It's a good trailer. Movement looks too fluid.
Season 4 next week. Today is a big day for video games, but also a huge day for Porsche. The iconic German automaker turned 75 years old today. And to celebrate their contributions in the automotive and gaming space, and we've all raced a 911 in some point at a game, Xbox has teamed up with Porsche for a limited edition run of 75 consoles inspired by 6 famous Porsche race cars. And I'm thrilled to debut the first design here today, inspired by the Porsche 963 that's racing this weekend at the 100th running of the 24 Hours of Le Mans. Let's take a look.
I can honestly say I'm not really a car guy. When I do play racing games, I tend to prefer more arcadey versus like real. I think that's why like Burnout was the only real, maybe other than some of the earlier Need for Speeds.
And here it is, the Porsche Xbox Series X. These custom consoles are not for sale, but you can enter for a chance to win one right now at PorscheXboxSweepstakes.com. Make sure to stay tuned for the Porsche and Xbox social channels for additional opportunities to get your hands on these special consoles. All right, next, Phoenix Labs are building the next great entry into the cozy farm sim genre. We all like a cozy game inspired by classics like Animal Crossing and Stardew Valley. Previously announced for Nintendo Switch, there's now some exciting news for PC players too. Let's take a look at Faith Farm.
Dear friend, life in Azoria's been treating me well.
Ever since Taylor started looking for a new cashback credit card, she's been freezing up.
I got this. Days pass so quickly. Before I know it, they turn into seasons. It's been a breath of fresh air. I think we found a way to get cozy and settle in. But there's something more I've been itching to explore.
Okay, I just entered myself in there.
To meet us. As long as we're prepared, we can face anything. So, what do you say? There's so much yet to discover. Are you ready?
We promised variety. There it is, Faith Farm and Mortal Kombat in the same show, only at Summer Game Fest. Now, please welcome Ben Brode, Chief Development Officer and flannel enthusiast at Second Dinner, the developers behind the popular collectible card game Marvel Snap.
Marvel Snap, Ben Brode.
Man, you guys have been on fire. Last time I saw you was at the Game Awards when you won Best Mobile Game. Seems like you've been very busy. We're excited about the Spider-Verse content you've been doing. Lots going on over there, right?
Yeah, it's been exciting. We've been doing a bunch of new features, some of the wildest cards we've ever made, and some new game modes. Yeah.
Yeah, new game. Is that a segue, Ben?
Certainly, yeah. I'm excited to announce Marvel Snap's biggest update ever. We have a new game mode coming next week. It's Conquest mode. It's a great way to get a super competitive experience and some exciting new rewards. But you don't have to wait till next week. If you haven't tried Marvel Snap, go download it right now on your mobile device or early access on Steam.
All right, Ben. I love the enthusiasm, Ben.
That's what I got.
That's you. You're made for YouTube. All right. Well, we heard you brought something fun with you for us to watch, right?
Oh, yeah. So, listen. I am incredible at card games, so I often win. But some people, and maybe you've had this experience, Jeff, some people lose.
Yeah. Okay. Fair.
And I like to think it's because they suck. No offense, Jeff. But sometimes, sometimes it's because they might just be a little bit unlucky.
Cue the tape.
Oh, snap.
Okay, I don't have an ideal hand of cards.
This
here,
guy.
but that's fine. I'll see what I draw.
This
here,
guy.
but That's fine. I'll see what I draw.
I know he's a
in future
YouTuber.
turns. Anyway, let's reveal the first location.
Lamuntis 1. Each player destroys their deck.
Okay, I guess I will work with what I have. I'll play Medusa on location number 2. She gets
Medusa.
+2 power. Let's see the next location.
Clover Dangerfield has a 25% chance of destroying your cow.
Okay, well, I mean, 25% isn't that bad. And it's gone. Okay, well, I have some powerful cards in my hand, so I can just wait. Let's see the next location.
The Big Bar. Players cannot play 4, 5, or 6 cost cows.
You gotta be kidding me.
Also, if you don't play a card this turn, you have 0 friends.
No, you're just being mean.
Still to come, we're going to look at Immortals of Avium from EA Originals and Ascendant, and the world premiere first look at Chapter 4, Season 3 of Fortnite Wilds. Now, if you're looking for the smartest way to level up your gaming this summer, compare top credit cards side by side with NerdWallet and start maximizing your cashback rewards on everything from Wi-Fi to headsets. Now, here's a look at King Arthur Legends Rise, a new cross-platform UE5 game for mobile and PC, a Fantasy Squad RPG adventure that is available to pre-register today.
Arthur, I have sacrificed everything to save your kind. From an ancient evil. Fight with honor. Vanquish the wicked. And you may prove worthy of your legacy.
Wayfinders, do you remember the fall? The gloom descended on Skylight. You rallied to protect the beacon, and paid a terrible price. You fell, and the world was broken. Remember who you were, who you are, and return to us.
Man, this is a long event.
This world needs champions.
This thing better not be 4 hours long.
Ever
There's
since
gotta be
Taylor
a
started
post
looking
show.
for a new cashback credit card, she's been freezing up.
I got this. Or you can try NerdWallet, which has side-by-side comparisons to help find the best credit card for you.
Oh, thanks.
NerdWallet, the smartest decision for all your financial decisions.
Oh, there's Fortnite.
Steve, seriously, you don't stand a chance.
Oh, 4.
Project under construction.
Whereas 4, it's like, what's it called? It's like,
What did you say, guys? One more game?
I don't remember what they called them.
Scan your surroundings to retrieve
It's
and
like
recycle
build,
anything
or
that
it's
could be of
resources.
value to Scavex.
I don't don't remember. It's like 4 aspects of those games. I can't remember what all of them.
Captain's log, stardate 43152.4. Our fleet is cautiously entering hostile territory, and the crew is standing by in case they have contact.
We are the Borg. Lower your shields and surrender your ships. Your culture will adapt to service us.
The Borg? I don't know much about Star Trek. I know that's the Borg cube or whatever. Star Trek Infinite.
Hey there, Summer Game Fest 2023. It's Will Arnett here. Yeah, right? My buddy Anthony Mackie and I have been working on this for some time now. We're really excited to share with you Twisted Metal, which is streaming only on Peacock starting July 27th. And I'm very excited to share a sneak peek of the character of Sweet Tooth, who I had the pleasure of voicing. Hope you enjoy it. Check it out.
This is gonna be fun. Swung a little wide there. Well, aren't we a tall glass of water? Me? I'm more of a Hawaiian punch. I'm guessing you don't fight much outside of your car now, do you?
Look, Clown, I don't need 4 wheels to kick your ass. Any chance we can get this back in the cars?
How about a little kill music? She had dumps like a truck. That's like what? All night long.
Let me see that thong.
Like it when the beat go?
Da-da-da-da.
Baby, let your booty go.
Da-da-da-da.
Girl, do you want to show?
Da-da-da-da.
The thong. Do you love the silver-haired god? Hey, don't lie to me.
Yeah, man. Look, I listened to Unleash the Dragon so many times the disc broke. I'm not a liar.
But you said you were coming to my show. Then you shot at me.
It was a misunderstanding. I've been getting shot at ever since I can remember. It's a forced habit, I guess.
Sounds like you have trust issues.
Odd. Interesting.
Who hasn't dreamt of duplicating oneself in order to multitask? This new hack and slash game with a tactical twist allows you to do just that. Brought to you from France, here's the world premiere reveal trailer of Lisfunga, the time shift warrior, coming later this year.
I feel like this event needs to kind of wrap it up. Normally the events like this, like an hour and a half is like max.
Goddess of time. Receive my light, Lisfunga. Let this power flow through you and fight again alongside your past selves. I'm here again. That's another me. I look good. Otherwise, I begin again, but with another me to fight with.
You're coming with me.
You're not the only one who can be in multiple places at once.
I will become Legion and crush these demons.
Lisfunga.
Onwards. I can feel that there are more.
Very cool independent game. All right, next up is a brand new IP from Ascendant Studios, a single-player, first-person magic shooter called Immortals of Avium. It's fast and fluid. It's an FPS in a fantasy setting, kind of like Doom with magic. It also has a great cast led by Darren Barnett as the main character Jack, and he joins us now. Hey, Darren.
Hey, guys.
Great to have you with
How you
us.
doing? Thank you.
This is such a cool game, super high production value, spectacular gameplay. Tell us about the guy you play. You're the main character, Jack, right?
Yes, I'm playing the main character, Jack, as seen behind me. He's a battle mage that controls all 3 forms of magic, triple threat. He's brash, he's funny, but he gets the job done.
Well, it's the gameplay, as we've seen, is just so fast-paced. There's so much action in it, you know, with all the spells, the spell casting, and the magic. What can you tell us about the story and sort of how this battle mage, Jack, comes in? He sort of becomes a battle mage, right?
Yeah, he kind of comes from nothing. He's, I guess they call him a street rat is what he was. But he, during a time of intense trauma, he summons the power to control magic. Becomes part of the Immortals, which is like the elite Navy SEAL squad of this world called Avium, and they are in the middle of an ever war fighting for the control of magic.
Okay. You have a great cast. You, Gina Torres in it. Lots of amazing actors in this incredible, really high production value game that's coming out this summer. We don't have to wait long for it. And I know you brought something with you to share today, which is a gameplay sequence, which is one of the most epic sort of parts of the game, right?
Yeah. So this is a wild part of the game. This trailer is going to be showing you the Immortals and myself confronting Sandrak directly, who is the top villain of this game, and trying to end the Everwar. And it's taking place in like one of the most badass levels of a video game I've seen. We're battling on top of a 400-foot mech in the middle of the ocean as it moves around. It's wild, so let's take a look.
All right, let's take a look at some brand new gameplay from Immortals of Avium, which comes out this summer for PC, PS5, and Xbox. Thanks, Darren.
Thank you.
Sandrak's literally pushed us to the edge. Everyone that can fight already is. And we're still losing.
Welcome aboard, Immortal. What's our bearing, sir?
North by northeast, 5 knots.
We'll catch him, sir.
Like, I've seen a lot of this game. They've shown it at like a bunch of events prior to this, and for some reason, like, it just doesn't really catch my eye. It just feels like a lot thrown into, you know, every time. I feel like a lot thrown into a game.
Zendara and I will hold off the Rashanians down here.
Got it.
Like, the story and everything looks kind of dumb, but at least this game, the gameplay looks interesting. Like, that whole grab mechanic there to me reminds me of maybe like Bulletstorm. You could do like a Kamehameha wave. Oops, sorry.
I want to be an immortal. I want to fight this war as one of you.
You're what's called a triarch. The Pentasod has gifted you with the ability to manifest all 3 colors of magic.
We're only going to win this one together. Sigil up.
Ooh, that's very soon, July.
Love that we get to show you guys so much amazing raw gameplay today, and that game looks incredible. Coming out this summer from Ascendant and EA. Now, one game that constantly reinvents itself is Fortnite, and tomorrow, Chapter 4 Season 3 Wilds launches, and today, Summer Game Fest is debuting the cinematic trailer to preview the season. The center of the island has collapsed, revealing a vast, hidden jungle with ancient secrets to discover. And of course, there's a whole new Battle Pass lineup where you can unleash the power, yes, of Cybertron. Here we go.
Autobots, roll out. Okay. Such an odd trailer.
Fortnite Wilds launches tomorrow. Well, finally, guys, it's time to get to our grand finale. And it is a deep honor for me to present this game. What you're about to see is a world premiere trailer that gives us a new look at an expansive world we can't wait to explore again. This game comes from a studio that surprised the world and redefined the RPG genre with its iconic characters and rich storytelling. And I want to thank them for this trailer for one of gaming's most anticipated upcoming releases. The rumors were true.
We're still here
Midgar,
at the scene of this
Final
terrible
Fantasy.
disaster caused by a massive tornado which swept through sectors 0, 1, and
Final
2.
Fantasy VII Remake.
Amidst the wreckage of the expressway, search and rescue operations are already in progress.
Wow. Just look at it all. It's so green. Even after everything we've done to it, it's still going strong.
It may look that way, but in reality, it's barely hanging on.
Whoa!
What's Cloud been doing these past 5 years? Where's he been?
And you're asking me this?
This is gonna sound crazy, but as far as I know, Cloud was never in Nibelheim 5 years ago.
The life stream. It is the very essence of our star. The blood coursing through its planetary veins.
According to Hojo, they're connected to Sephiroth. Shadows of the Man, I believe he called them.
Sephiroth was in Midgar. We fought him. Whatever happened, he's alive.
But why come back now? After 5 years, doing who knows what?
Well now, think we woke it up.
Angered it, more like.
I'm the Turk's latest and greatest, Elena.
She may be new, but she's still a Turk.
They say she's a monster, that she can peer inside you, into the very depths of your soul, that she can become those you hate, those you fear, those you love.
Free you yet.
You murdered my dad! You burned my village!
You know that I killed her. So, who is she?
Whoa!
There you have it. That was Final Fantasy VII Rebirth coming early 2024 to PlayStation 5. Nomura-san, thank you so much. All right, that's going to do it for Summer Game Fest, our live showcase. But that is not the end of Summer Game Fest. Stay tuned this weekend for updates on many more games during SGF Play Days, a hands-on event for media here in Los Angeles, including Cyberpunk 2077, Phantom Liberty, as well as the Xbox and Bethesda showcase on Sunday. Right now, though, stay tuned for Day of the Devs from I Am 8-Bit and Double Fine, which celebrates the independent game culture with a number of new game reveals over the next hour. We'll see you this summer, later this summer on August 22nd for Gamescom Opening Night Live in Germany, and again in December when we come together here in Los Angeles to celebrate 10 years of the Game Awards. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you soon.
All right, everybody. Well, that was Summer Game Fest 2023. I don't think I'm going to stick around too long to kind of give my thoughts and opinions. I'll save a lot of my, you know, all the hard-hitting stuff for the next podcast episode. Once again, the EnteR ChazmaN's podcast will, I think we'll give our opinions, and I'll wait to join my buddies, MetalGamer and Phoenix, to talk about that stuff. But, yeah, overall, it was a solid show. I don't know if it, you know, rocked my socks off or anything, but there was definitely some interesting things there. I don't know if it was worthy. I don't want to say worthy. Almost being 2 hours. I feel like Jeff Keighley gets over rambunctious with some of these events, man. His Game Awards are always, like, crazy long. But yeah, overall a good show. I enjoyed it. I at least wanted to cover it and see what everything, you know, what's coming out of it. But it's super late. I'm kind of tired. I'm ready to hit the hay. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that. I will most definitely be posting, you know, some of the highlight videos of my favorite things that came out of this. So feel free to check those out. Check out the podcast. Check out anything else I have going on. And I don't know. As always, I just want to say thank you so much for watching, guys. I love you. And I don't know. I can't wait to see you on the next one. So, all right, everybody. I'm gonna right here. I'm bouncing out. Oh, how do I bounce out the right way? Oh, there it goes. Actually, I'm blowing this.